Hey, what's up my crypto fans? So today's video is all about the pre-sale launch of WAYPay, which launches on April the 2nd. Now this is a super protocol that's taken the best parts from Safuu, Titano and lockpay and some other great DeFi protocols and made it into a super DAPP. Now we're going to look at what this is going to offer, how it's going to be sustainable and what makes it different to all of the other shite rug pulls that have been in the industry of late. So if you want to know all that cool stuff and more, stay tuned and let's go crypto. Boom. So before I start this video, for those of you that are new to the channel, I'm Christian and this is Crypto OG, where I give you all the news, reviews and overviews in the crypto, DeFi and sometimes NFT space. And everything you see, hear or choose to ignore on this video is not financial advice. It is just me being nice. And I also have to say that I am promoting this project for the development team that I did interview and come on board with. So just to let you know that I am going to be super transparent on this, but I want to give you every bit of information I can about this protocol for you to go over and look at yourself. So with that being said, let's jump straight into WAYPay. Boom. So as you can see on screen here, we've got WAYPay at WAYPay VIP, and I will leave a link in the description, but it says WAYPay is the future of rebase tokens and the new most sustainable protocol on the market. It goes on to say here that it provides a decentralized financial asset which rewards the users with sustainable fixed compound interest model and the best anti-dump protection on the market. It says it delivers this by doing a fixed APY that is paid every 30 minutes. Just buy the token, hold it, sit back, relax and watch your account grow. So you don't have to do all that claiming, all this kind of FUD from if you don't claim, you don't get your rewards. This is you just buy, sit back and get compound interest. Here it does go into about how you buy it. It's got here wave 1's going to cost you only 40 cents, wave 2 is 60 cents and then there's no buy tax on the pre-sale. Now when it says 40 and 60, I know they're going to launch this token at $1, so automatically if you manage to get into pre-sale 1, you're going to be 60% up on the day of launch, which is massive, and you don't see that in many of these DeFi protocols. But as we see later on in the video, I'll tell you why they've limited the pre-sale just because of this. Here it says WAYPay will launch on PancakeSwap and launch at $1. Then WAYPay token will auto stake in your wallet and track it in your dashboard, and the APY goes into your wallet. Here it says how the WAYPay magic happens when you buy, stake and earn. Here it just goes into a bit about the WAYPay, the auto staking, the insurance fund, the WAYPay treasury and the burn pot. Now many of you diehard Safuu fans will know this is pretty much how the Safuu model went, but it's taken out all the bad bits that made Safuu fail. You can't wallet to wallet transfer on this, and there's no way a whale could dump with a 1% a day sale rate and up to a max of 3,000. But here you can click read more and go into all the white paper, which will do. Here it's got the mandatory Yahoo Finance and stuff like this. Now we do know, and I will go into it, that they are on Yahoo Finance. Now they've done a press release that says a lot about the information that's on there. They're on untold media socials out there, because I know the press release did go out I think today or earlier today, and obviously they pretty much promoted that out, and it's not anything that Yahoo have done on there. They just get the press release out there. I think it costs quite a lot of money to get onto Yahoo, but they are quite serious about this. So you can go, I'll leave a link to Yahoo Finance in the description. It'll tell you all about what WAYPay plan to do. So that's the bit where they obviously are what they say. It's obviously going to launch on PancakeSwap, so it'll be on PooCoin, you've got MetaMask and it's on the Binance. But this is where the cool bit comes in. So you will notice this again, the ecosystem. So obviously it's going to have its NFTs to go with its play to earn game in here that it says is in the making. Now I know they've brought an NFT project and that's already in the making, so they're going to have a battle card game a bit like a virtual Pokemon. They're also going to have a gaming token which is going to be sustainable, so no money comes from the project that goes into this play to earn, only the kind of buy and sell tax that is used to create this. But the most important thing that you need to know about this is the investment. The WAYPay investment will be a team of investors building building a steady portfolio that aim to give quarterly profit returns to help sustain the project. So the quarterly profits will not be to the users. What's going to happen is this project will just rebase for the first 6 months, and after 6 months they're going to change the rebase and just go purely into a kind of liquidity tradable token where people that already own WAYPay can buy and sell as freely as they like. But also what will happen is if you own WAYPay, you will get paid dividends just like the stock market. But I'll go more into that. There's so much of this for this project, it's too much to say all in one video. Here it's got a lot of frequently asked questions if you go over there about how you get started, how will I get my token. Now I do know on the pre-sale there's none of this airdrop stuff. They've made it so there's a contract that you can buy the pre-sale and you'll get your token straight away, which is to me is pretty cool. They've got all the social medias down here, but they're not obviously going to be big yet. This project is not launched and don't launch till next week, so they're only just starting to go out there. And what you'll notice with this project as well is that I did speak to the devs and said, what is the social media hub? They said obviously they came to me and they said we're going to go through YouTube and stuff like that, but what they're going to do is there's no fake followers on none of these, there's no scam bots or anything like that. It's just going to be all organic. So this project could take off to 100,000 people, it could take off to 100 people, but whatever happens, you'll see it organically grow. And this is, to me, is really important for the trust of a project. I know it's by fake followers to seem like the project's got a lot of support and it won't be dead, but they're only after a small team of investors on this to grow this project, because once they've built what they need to build, this project will sell itself, and because it'll be making so much kind of waves in the crypto space. So let's go into the pre-sale DAPP and see what it's all about. So you will notice here again, the diehard Safuu fans, that the dashboard is pretty similar to Safuu. You will have your account obviously when the contract goes live. You've got a calculator that you can go over there and calculate how much you've got. Like, say if I've got 22 WAYPay at 1%, it'll sort of give you future earnings, how long it'll take to get your money back on the days, etc. Also, the docs is all about the white papers, which is massively, vastly big. And the pre-sale, this is where you, when it's launched, you'll buy the pre-sale. So you'll literally just connect your wallet, you'll come over here, you'll click a couple of tokens, connect, buy, and you get the token straight away. So that's pretty cool. Now let's move on quickly to the pre-sale. Now this is WAYPay's white paper. You can see they've gone to town. There's absolutely, I mean, if I just quickly click on this, you can see here that all of this information is all about this project, and it's massive. It tells you about a disclaimer, investor options, the referral earned. It's got all the long-term interest. I mean, literally, you could tell this project inside out just by this white paper. So for me, that is a big plus. Now, here it tells you the pre-sale is going to be in 3 waves. The first wave's the seeding, the second wave's another seeding round. So this is purely just to get the serious investors in. But the big pre-sale will be when it comes on pink sale. That's the one everyone trusts, that's the one everyone likes. And it also tells you about how much they're only releasing $100,000 worth in BUSD. So this is in BUSD to start with, then the main contract will be in BNB. But for a pre-sale, this is very, very low, because they literally are doing the media side and platform. They're only doing this for marketing. The project's already funded, everything's already built. They're only literally going to have to build a play to earn game. They've already got the NFTs, they've already got the engine, they've already got all the cards minted, everything's done on this project. So you haven't really got to wait long once this gets running, which is super appealing to a lot of people. The only thing that's going to take probably a few weeks to set up is the investment arm, because I will go into that a little bit, because that's the main part of this. And the investments will be obviously after 6 months, it's just going to be run like an S&P 500 company. You buy into it, that's the biggest shareholders will get the dividends. But what it will be is they are going to do quarterly reports. So every investment that they make, they build a report on. So you'll see what they've invested in, how much they've invested in, and you'll see where all the money is. And there'll be a separate contract kind of for the investment people and saying how many of the funds have got. Then after that, this will go into sort of like a shareholders vote on how the funds have spent. So you can see how it relates a bit to Safuu, how it relates a bit to lockpay here, look, and how it relates to titano. But it's taken all the best bits from these and pumped it in. So lastly, they do have a Twitter account, which they've just literally launched off. So they've only got 78 followers, but like I say, it's super organic. But you can go over there there, and of course you can give it an @WAYPay or follow it, and I will keep you updated probably every couple of days on how the launch is going. They're obviously going to do all the airdrops, all the big things. I mean, I'm really excited for this one, but what I will not do is, if I think the devs are taking a U-turn or not doing what they promised me, I will tell everyone that this project's going south. But I think at the moment this is pretty cool, and obviously, like I said, they're on Yahoo Finance, and I think a lot of other stuff to go afoot. So bam, I rushed through that quickly because I want everyone to get this pre-sale on their radar. If you have a look at that, there's super loads of information. I'll leave a link to the white paper, I'll leave a link to the website. Go over there, do your own research. But for me, if you manage to get into the first pre-sale at 40 cents and it launches at $1, it's only going to be a couple of months before you make a guaranteed 60% of your winnings back without even rebasing. So that's 60% back before you even get your 1% a day. So for me, I'm definitely going into this. You'll see me buy into this pretty much when the pre-sale launches. I'll do a whole video of me buying into it. And obviously, again, not financial advice, but I will guide everyone through it. So I hope that's been super informative. But don't forget, as we always say on Crypto OG, trade safe, trade smart, and don't get wrecked.